Good morning, Thrifty Adventures. It is Tuesday, take that back, February 4th, I believe, and we are in store for another What Sold Over the Weekend video. So, my name is Laura, full-time reseller of about 4 years, 10 years total reseller. I was part-time before that. And this week, we are going to go over last week's eBay numbers, Poshmark numbers, and then go over what sold from over the weekend. So sorry the video's on Tuesday and not Monday. It just got a little crazy for me yesterday, and I just didn't get the video in there in time. But better late than never. So let's jump right into my numbers. It's been picking up a little bit for me on eBay. It's still somewhat slow, but it's getting there. So slowly but surely we're getting back to what it should be for this time of year. I had 52 items sell for $1,239.31. My cost of goods was $189. My fees were $185.90 for a total profit of $864.41. And $23.83 was my average sale price, so not too bad. I like to be closer to that $1,500 to $2,000 mark each week, but we're getting there, so I'm okay with that. Stuff that does help though, when eBay's slow, jump onto other markets. I mean, I hit over $100 on Poshmark and over $100 in Facebook Marketplace, so that stuff does help. So if you can, try to switch in to put some stuff on Facebook, or go on to some other sites and try that and cross-post some stuff. List Perfectly is a great tool for cross-posting. If you can put that into your monthly budget, it is well worth it and pays for it in itself. So you can look into that. It is a website you go to, List Perfectly. But anyways, let's jump right into my sales from over the weekend. First, we had a beater lack blanket. I love selling blankets. They sell well for me. There's a great profit margin there. Beater lack, San Marcos, Pendleton are probably my top three that I look for, and then fun tapestry blankets as well sometimes. This one took a few months to sell, but I got it for about $4 at Savers, and it sold for $35. Next was a Nursemates bag, just like a diaper bag. Nursemates was the brand. I got this at Savers about 3 weeks ago for about $5, and it sold for $20. Next was a Voodoo beer shirt. I am happy this one's going away. I've had this shirt for a while. It's probably at least been 6 months. So I'm happy that it's out of my house. So this one sold for $18. Probably picked it up for about $2. Not something I pick up now, but that's how we learn, right? So sometimes you gotta pick up some duds to know not to pick them up anymore. Next was some DuPont painters ponchos. This I've had since the last summer, but it was okay to hold on for this because I got it for free. So this was from Facebook Marketplace. Someone had made a post that they were putting stuff out on the curb, and all of the stuff was free, so I went there, and this was brand new box, sealed, never used, so I knew someone would eventually buy it. Shipping was a bit expensive, and I think that's why it took a little while, but I'm okay with waiting. So for free, I got $28 plus shipping. Next was a Win Ross like semi die-cast metal truck. This I got in a lot at an auction. This one was probably the lowest one that sold. It only sold for $6. I got them for about $3 each. The other ones all sold for closer to $20. So I only have one left, so I'm happy that these are gone. Next was a Cinderella jewelry box. This I believe my daughter picked up. It was just a cute little Cinderella like trinket box. Got it at Savers for about $2, and it sold for $8. Next was a Magilla Gorilla puppet. I don't know if you remember this character. It was a very old cartoon character. The arm on the puppet was actually unsewn, the seam, but easily you can sew that back up for somebody. I got this in a lot at the auction. This was actually in a huge lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle items that I bought. I only spent $25 on the whole lot of the toys, and this one sold for $28. And the next was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle that I got in that same one. So this one was just an action figure, and it's actually a more recent one. So I think it was like 2016. So I'm actually surprised, but a lot of the ones that I got in that lot were recent, and they still sell for a good amount. So this one sold for $24.86. So just because it's recent does not always mean it won't sell. Always look them up. Next was a vintage swimsuit I got from my, if you see in prior videos, I got a huge amount of clothing and purses from a family friend, and this one was in there, so I spent an average of 50 cents to $1 for each piece, and this one sold for $20. People are buying swimsuits. It is spring break time, it is getting close to vacation time, people are going away, so you need to make sure you're looking and posting swimsuits. So this one, like I said, sold for $20. Next were two Harley polo shirts. These I lotted together. Sometimes it's good if you can find the same size. Sometimes something individually might not sell for much, but if you lot it together, it will sell. So these two, I bought them for about $4 each, and they sold for $33.16. Next are some Poshmark items. So these were some Kate Spade shoes. This I got at the auction, brand new in the box for $10, and they sold for $62. It was a very pretty color. Next, hi Bubby. One moment, okay? I gotta do my work video. Sorry, guys. Next was an Abercrombie and Fitch t-shirt. This I believe I got in a huge lot at the auction. I know I didn't buy this on its own, and I've had it for a long time. It almost went on my donation pile last couple weeks, but I ended up leaving it, and it sold for $10 on Poshmark. Next was a vintage Donald Duck shirt. This I also got on Facebook Marketplace a while ago. I got a huge bag of vintage Donald Duck clothing, and most of it I have already sold. I average about $1 a piece on this, and this one sold for $15. And then last but not least was a craft kit. This I sold on Etsy, and it is a Bucilla Bah Humbug craft kit. These are always good to look for. Easy to look up to see if they're worth it. The model number are normally right on the front of these, but they're easy to ship. They normally sell well. Some will sell for well over 100, so always look for these. But this one ended up selling for $30, so I'm happy with that. And that is all she wrote. So those are all the sales for the weekend. I hope you guys have a great week. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell, hit the thumbs up, and I will talk with you guys soon. Have a great day. Go have yourself a thrifty adventure. Bye-bye.